Welcome back to Animeandbeyond. Today we're going to react to Dragon Quest Dai episode 40. Now, last episode we see Mystvearn step on the scene, driving his little castle, and wreaking havoc basically against the people who are a part of the summit. And, you know, like Leona, Popp and Maam showed up, crocodine, and then just their whole armies together. They're kind of just wreaking havoc. And Dai is kind of forced to wait while his sword is remade, which, again, I love that whole idea of his sword having life. It has a soul, so it has to be tethered to the wielder, which is Dai.
Makes it stronger, this bond.
Yeah, so it's like the deep thing. Like, it's no joke. So Dai has to stay there with Lambert. Meanwhile, they have to try to take care of Mystvearn, which Mystvearn, honestly, I don't think he's even using his full power, but he's gonna do, I can only imagine how much work he's gonna do in this episode. And I'm still wondering about Hadlar, because he's still in remission and still kind of recuperating his body.
Mystvearn's just buying time. Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
Yeah, well, it's weird because he said he's gonna kill them.
Oh, he did.
He's like, y'all are gonna die here. So in one sense, it seems like he's gonna take matters to his own hands. I don't know, but also I've been thinking about Hyunkel lately.
Yeah, because he's not there yet.
He's not there yet. He's working on he has the Avan book, and he's working on getting stronger and learning more about that book. So he might make an appearance. Like last time, when Popp was all alone with facing the Dragon Riders, and then he showed up. He might have another moment. Yeah,
that's true. Because that's what he was doing earlier on in the show. He was looking for the castle.
Yeah. So a lot to look forward to. We're just gonna get right into it. So let's get it. All right. Master of Darkness against his pupil.
Dang. See, you're going in deeper than I was. I was on surface level.
Oh, we're worthless, man. Nah, you die, bro. You first.
Oh. Little Mega Man.
Seriously? He does look like Mega Man.
Gotta be faster than that, Chew. That one shining light.
Yeah, you better let him take care of it.
Bro, he said butter.
Yeah. I wonder, is that it for them though? Are they gonna reform back?
Oh.
Ooh.
Now that does remind me of Sakura, but Sakura, I'm not gonna compare to Sakura because she's different. She's different. Yeah.
She's. Ooh.
Dang. That's good.
Dang, that looked cool. What?
He's got planes too?
Oh, I've never seen those before. Well, you better run.
Oh, and they can shoot.
Sheesh, this dude is OP. That sword better be powerful, bro.
Look at that. He's like, yeah, I know. Calm down.
Dang.
Has he learned how to meditate?
Probably not.
Any enemy.
この剣を信じてくれ。それにジャンクの息子たちのこともな。助けに行くからな。なんだこいつ。
Oh, he's just as.
数が多すぎる。一気にあれを。ポップ、フィンガーフレアボムズを使ったんだってな。おお、まあなんとか。二度と使うな。え？なんで？あの技は禁呪法に近い。生死を顧みない化け物だからできるんだ。波の人間が使うと寿命が縮む。
Oh, I did not know that.
いかに仲間のためとはいえ、そんな無茶を続けている。師匠、大丈夫。師匠、まさかあんたも。
Oh, so that's what he's been using. Okay.
だが縮まって100年なら長すぎるぐらいだ。アバンやロカのことを思えばな。いいか、ポップ。お前はまだ若い。無理せずともいずれは強力な呪文が身につく。わかったな。なんという軍勢だ。ひるむな。隙を見せたらやられるぞ。助っ人参上。
I like the tone.
Okay, that's surprising.
That was surprising too.
いい根性してるな、あいつ。みんな。
Broke the sword.
いずれは強力な呪文が身につく。いずれじゃ困るんだ。いるのは今だぜ、師匠。フィンガーフレアバルズ。
Well, he got it off on the 5 fingers this time.
あいついつの間にあんな呪文を。
ポップ、負けてられないわ。こっちもやるわよ。
うなれ、真空の。
Ooh. Sheesh.
Oh, she caught that thing.
She ain't playing around. Dude, talk about use your head. Is he about to use? Oh. Hey.
Popp, yeah, I gotta give Popp some credit too, man. He's putting in work.
He's putting that W.
But how much magic does he have left?
Dang.
Round 2.
I knew something.
So they just like keep respawning?
Yeah.
そういえば祈願城にそんな開かずの間があった。
じゃあ奴らの軍勢は
無限なのか。どうするんじゃ。くそ。
I mean, y'all gotta go to the.
ダメかもしれねえ。
Y'all gotta get inside.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
これは情けないぞ。
Yes. What did
You're
I
right.
say?
You said it.
の使徒を名乗るならこの程度の敵で泣き言を言うな。すべて倒せばいい。たとえ奴らが何百回生き返ろうとな。
ヒュンケル。
してくれたか。
Pope's probably upset.
しくて修行に没頭できなくなったんでな。黙らせに来たのさ。気取りやがって。相変わらず狙ったようなタイミングで出てきやがって。
Well, that's two.
また
Two times.
男が出てきたな。マムさんは意外と。
あれはフレイザードが使った前軍団最強の鎧。
Oh, he got it back?
Oh wow. Dude, I knew he was more powerful than.
一人では。
それにお前はまだ修行を始めたばかりではないか。アバン流の極意は武器を選ばぬ。地、海、空の基本形さえマスターしていれば
Ooh, okay, all right.
ポップの思い出もしといてくれ。
Dang, that's
Man, he's
cold
roasting
blooded.
people.
Nice.
So much for
Ooh,
oh, he's using all of them?
it was like earth and
Earth and air, right?
yeah.
一撃は東殺法の第一弾に相当する力の技。地雷戦。そして今だ。
Oh wait,
アバン
okay.
流操作法最速の日出てこないと。城の首ごと吹っ飛ばすぞミストバーン。
He's going for the kill already.
Mhm. Uh-oh.
出てきやがったなミストバーン。お前たちは手を出すな。バカ言ってんじゃねえよ。これ以上一人でいい格好しようなんて。手を出すんじゃない。なんだってんだよあの野郎。許してやってくれ。ミストバーンはヒュンケルが魔王軍にいた頃、
That's right.
暗黒東方を教えていた男なんだ。アバンを光の死とするならば、ミストバーンは闇の死。
Mm.
いわばこれは闇の指定同士の戦い。ヒュンケルにとっては悪しき過去への生産なのだ。やっと俺と戦う覚悟ができたようだな、ミストバーン。随分と喋るようになったな。俺に物を教える時ですらほとんど口を聞かなかったくせに。そう気にすることもないさ。すぐに昔のお前に戻してやる。俺に倒されればお前は永久に無言のままだ。
Sheesh.
お前の力では逃げるか。
Man's quick. Wait, is that?
Bro, he's not even trying.
It kind of looks like that's not really even him. Like it's like a shadow or like an illusion version.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, no, that's him. Never mind. Never mind.
にわか仕込みの槍などで私の必殺の一撃には太刀打ちできんぞ。にわか仕込みかどうかその身で味わえ。
Yo.
指が超高速で伸びる鋼鉄の杖。だがミスターバカめ、この技は左右の指を問わぬのだ。これは
Ooh,
Wait, did he get him in the puppet mode?
got him.
魔導の技ゆえ二度と使うまいと思ったが、お前の最後にはふさわしかろう。
But if he taught it to you, he could break out of it.
Exactly.
さあ、その手で自らをつ。
Yeah, I,
バカな。こんなはずはない。俺の頭膜口上は完璧な技。
So you thought.
本家のお前ですら及ばぬと認めたではないか。やはりな。お前は不思議団長であった頃よりも弱くなっている。ってなんだと。
what?
正義に傾いたお前に以前のような暗黒闘気はない。
Oh.
貴様何を。お前は父親からおもちゃをもらったことはないのか。何。壊れたおもちゃはこうなるのが運命。
Oh my goodness.
Comparing him to a broken toy? Bro, he went Toy Story mode with that thing. I don't want to play with you anymore. It just dropped him.
なんて無茶。まったくだ。
Dang, he just right there.
いや、無茶というより無益と言った方がいい。そんな役立たずのバーン様は見抜いておいでだったのだ。お前の心の奥底に眠るアバンへの思いを。
So does that mean he feelings of love now or
アバ
something?
ンの優しさへの憧れと感謝があった。お前はそれを復讐の2文字のために無理やり心に押し込めていたのだ。そのため相反する2つのエネルギー、すなわち正義の闘気と暗黒の闘気の双方を体内に合わせ持つことのできる
究極の戦士が生まれたのだ。善と悪との両方の力を兼ね備えた肉体。それがお前の不死身の強さの秘密だ。
Interesting.
正義に目覚め、グランドクルスをはじめとする光の闘気を頼るようになった貴様は、もはや半減した力しか持たぬ。真の暗黒の力を持つ私には勝てぬわ。
嘘だ。そんなことが信じられるものか。
ヒュンケル。
死ねヒュンケル。私の過去の汚点は私自身が始末する。
ヒュンケルには手出しさせない。私が相手よ。
マーム。てめえの相手はマームだけじゃねえぜ。俺たちもいるってことを忘れんなよな。
そうだそうだ。
I don't know if y'all can take him.
その場にいる全員を同時に相手にすることはできまい。
They're like it's like the reversed roles. Normally villains act like that.
This is already caught in his web.
Oh, literally. Oh, I thought he was gonna make them kill themselves or each other.
この場の全員を同時に絡め取ったというのか。信じられん。これがミストバーンの暗黒闘気の底力なのか。勝てん。俺もなんとか暗黒の力で対抗せねば勝負にならん。
Yeah, he's the only one who probably can fight.
体を動かせるのは私だけ。
いけない。
力を。暗黒の力を。
その程度の邪神では指一本動かせん。
憎め。憎むんだやつを。
Oh, what is gonna happen?
アバンにそうしたように。
Oh.
マーム。
あなたが邪悪な力を取り戻さなければ、このままみんなやられてしまうかもしれない。でも、もう二度とあなたのすさんだ目は見たくないの。戦うなら正義の力だけで戦って、あなたなら必ず勝てるわ。
Grand
Fight?
Crest.
That's right. The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
二人まとめて死ね。ビュートデストリンガー。
Unless Dai's gonna come.
They're always life force.
何？メッサイジンを？
同じ軍を二度繰り返すところだった。俺は正義の光にかける。
No.
Ah,
They messing
nah.
with us. They messing with us.
They did us dirty. Mystvearn's pretty dope, man. But
He's
hey,
savage too.
but yeah, he is very savage. Hey, get rid of my puppet. You know,
Oh,
I'm
man.
done
Yeah.
with my toy.
Yeah.
But Hyunkel is kind of hanging in there still, and he's putting up a decent fight, seeing what he learned from Avan's book.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, props to Hyunkel, but I mean, they looked like they were still in a bind because he got them stuck in that little puppetry web, little attack, and it was. I mean, Hyunkel almost turned. He almost turned the dark side again.
Yeah,
But-
and that makes perfect sense that his darkness that he's no longer using is getting weaker than the light side of it. And it's not really like, I don't think like Star Wars like with the Force, but like with the energy. I guess it's like it has more to do with will. Is that what it has more to do
Probably,
with? Kind of
yeah.
like
Like-
or he was using, I guess, focusing the power of hate. So now he's focusing on the power of justice.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see, because every time we've seen the cross attack before, it's been with that glow.
Yeah.
It has not been with the power of hate.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see.
Yeah, and Maam helped him tap into that power.
Mm-hmm.
That helped him realize, like, this is not who you are.
I think he would have lost.
Yeah, he probably would have
with
lost.
it. I don't think he can compete anymore, like
Yeah.
Mystvearn was saying.
I don't know.
Also, he's the master. It's been around for what, thousands of years.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's still holding out on him. I don't think he's shown his full power yet.
You mean Mystvearn?
Mystvearn.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, it looks like Hyunkel is about to get off an attack on him.
Hopefully.
So who knows, it's gonna do some damage or something.
And he was shocked. So
yeah.
But man, Mystvearn is quick though. At first, I thought it was just like some type of projection or some type of image, just I guess like a shadow clone type thing, because it looked like he was moving too fast.
Oh yeah.
And then he attacks back. I'm like, oh shoot, it is Mystvearn.
Yeah. But like in the beginning, before all that, we see Popp and Crocodine and Maam go in and attack his army, and then we realize that because he has, I forgot what it's called, he has that little crystal, that little ball inside that's emanating like dark energy.
Yeah. And
it's creating the spawns of his army, and so it's like this endless supply, and it's not gonna end. So
cheater.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is, he still kind of has that. He can still use that and then fight them. So like, I mean, there's still options for him, for Mystvearn to win.
I do like that part that when he arrived though, his former master Mystvearn to Hyunkel was like, "Hey man, I'll fight you, not because you're beating me or anything, but just because I want to teach you a lesson."
Yeah.
And I like that because it makes sense. Like he was betrayed. Like if you look at it from his standpoint, it's happened a few times where you look at it from the villain standpoint. But Mystvearn, trained him, trusted him, and even though he spent such a long time quiet, he did still talk to him a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, now like you said, he's a chatterbox now. He's talking like crazy now. And he made himself look kind of like a fool in front of the king.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, now we see Hyunkel kind of doing work, and we're still kind of waiting to see what Dai is gonna do. Dude, I honestly, when I was thinking, when Lomberg was still working on that sword, I was thinking, because Dai was getting agitated, and he said those words, he was like, "You need to stop being nervous, because that's just gonna affect the sword." And then I like the confidence he had with his sword. He's like, "You can beat anybody with this."
Dude,
anybody,
even the Dragon Knights.
He was like, "Trust me, when I'm done with this sword, ain't nobody gonna come to you." So I was like, dude, that's dope.
They hype up that sword, and we don't even get to see more die.
They better keep that same
But is
energy.
that him holding it right there? Look at that.
I don't know.
I think
Is
that's
that
it? Yeah, because he's always had little short daggers, I think.
That may be.
But I will say this, or I guess I'll ask this. Do you think Mystvearn will turn the tables again? Because, I mean, we know he's powerful, but when it comes down to it, he actually won't make the final blow on Hyunkel. Like, he won't take it because he'll have like a flashback remembering how the training process was, and that maybe he still cares, or do you think he's just pure evil and he'll just,
I think
if he gets a chance, he'll do it.
I think if he gets a chance, I mean, because he's so loyal to King Vern, he'll just end it. I think he's kind of serious about. Well,
we've seen so many people flip though.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't think. I mean, he's what does he call himself? He's a Vasir of Mystvearn. Him and
vassal.
Vassal. He's a vassal for King Vern, and so is Kilvern. So you got to think about it. They are in that position for a reason, Now, ultimately, you know how it is with bosses and people who are the main character, the main enemy. They're always the ones using everyone else, right? So yes, of course, Mystvearn could be being used right now to conquer, Mystvearn, not Mystvearn, Vern, King Vern's plan. But that's probably what he wants. He wants to be used by Mystvearn. I mean, King Vern. The only other thing that would make me think that he's probably not going to kill everybody is the fact that he's trying to buy time for Hadlar.
True.
So
maybe they at least want these guys to be alive when Dai gets here, so he'll have a reason to come to this point.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or leave them alive so that way Dai will come instead of killing them, and then Dai doesn't end up showing up. But I think Dai would show up anyways. Now, what about this? So Crocodine was kind of convinced to join their team because of both the actions of Dai, but also Popp.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Popp called him out for being a coward and stuff and everything. Or maybe that was Maam. I think it was Popp. And then Hyunkel also switched because of Popp and Maam.
Right.
Now, do you think... And Crocodine, too, as well.
That's true.
So do you think that Dai and Hyunkel will be able to cause Mystvearn to flip? I'm just trying to get people to flip. I know you answered it because you kind of said, no, he'll take this.
To be honest, I would rather Baran flip rather than Mystvearn.
That's true, because if his power truly is a dark aura, does he even have a sense of justice after being around for this long?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be actually pretty insane if someone was on the Dark Army for so long and then flipped, but...
I mean, it's possible that Mystvearn actually... I'm going to backtrack my previous statements.
Yes.
I would say it is possible that Mystvearn might feel some type of way towards Hyunkel, and I don't know if he will like I don't know if he's gonna do it like right away, like wholeheartedly turn over a new leaf, but he may do something where King Vern might ask him to do something, and he'll say he'll do it, and then later on he won't do it, and he'll be like, okay, you know, Hyunkel or Dai attack. This is your opening.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like putting him in a situation where he knows that either way he's gonna die, and so I'm going to at least go out this way where I'm saving y'all for saving me, type thing. It could end up something like that. Yeah, cool. It could be something like that. But that's the only way I could see Mystvearn kind of coming to the good side.
Yeah, I think if I would have had to put money on it, I would say no. But I would like to see it. But I don't think he would.
Yeah.
Now, even the team noticed that Hyunkel took big steps in like mastering the spear and the attacks that Avan said that he wrote in his book. But I mean, he said it interrupted his study. So I wonder if he learned anything else new that he will be able to use here, like something that he hasn't mastered yet.
Right.
But he's like learning it, kind of like Popp. I mean, he used the 5-finger thing, which I'm surprised he did. But I don't know, man. How much life does that take off?
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know, because and then the thing is, he died already once.
Yeah, that's true.
So he came back.
So did he lose life because of that too?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But you know that saying, life is in the blood.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, like how much life, or how much, like, I guess, yeah, how much life was in that blood that Baran gave him. Like, did he could
Baran give him years of life?
Yeah, give him extra years of life.
Yeah, like, did he transfer some over, or was he able to add? Oh, that's interesting.
You know, and then he just kind of like leveled out now, you know. I don't know. Interesting.
That's probably not like Luffy. That's what that attack reminded me of, when his master was saying, don't use it because it'll take years of your life off. Luffy's been told so many times how many you're getting years and years and years taken off.
Yeah.
Like, he's been told that so many times by using different attacks and different situations that came up. So that's what that reminded me of, and I thought he wasn't going to use it for that reason, because him and Luffy are completely different characters, but he used it. I was surprised. I
thought he was going to come out with like some new like crazy attack, because he kept going back to that moment.
Yeah.
So I'm also wondering, that foreshadow he did, they're not hinting that the grandpa guy is like Metoriv, he's not dead, is he?
I don't think so.
He's just sick.
I mean, he is 100 years old. They could be hinting that. I took it as something more along the lines of a Kakashi after you used that.
Renegon.
Well, the Kamui, I think it was the Sharingan version where he could teleport stuff. I think that was what it reminded me of. But then again, Kakashi was like, what, in his 20s and 30s?
Yeah.
This guy's 100 years old, so that could be what pushes him.
I mean, hey, I'd say like this: if you're just taking years off, but you're 100 years off, you're doing pretty good.
And even he said, like, it's a long life compared to, it's a short life, but it's like a long life compared to what his teammates because Avan passed away.
Yeah.
And some who else passed away? Maam's parents, right?
So, yeah, but long story short, looking forward to Mystvearn, what he can do. The battle between Hyunkel and Mystvearn. Also seeing Dai finally getting his sword, and Hadlar coming back in with his new super being form. So there's a lot to look forward to. I predicted that Hyunkel was gonna be back, and
points for Devin. He's right.
I'm just saying, man. I'm a good prognosticator.
I was thinking of you gonna say that in my head.
I'm just
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being right. Don't be ashamed of it.
Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. And you can follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jay Frizzle, Bloxin for gaming, Rich Aladdin for short films, or Text 08 for sermons, and Thought You Should Know podcast that discusses all things mental health.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.